Spring had already ended, and winter came right around the corner. The other engines weren't used to it, but Donald and Douglas were. So they pushed the snow along the line. Most of the time they pushed away a small amount of snow, but every time it was a deeper drift. One afternoon, Donald came to a big drift. As he backed for another try, he then heard a cry for help. "What is your fear?" cried Henry. "Wash sakes! Don't worry yourself, Henry. Just wait a while. We'll help you out." Henry was very grateful. He saw that everything was unwell. The twins were looking glum. "Sir Topham Hatt is making his decision," they said. "He'll send us away for sure." "It's a shame," Percy said sadly. "I mean, it was just a signal box." "And that spiteful brig van too. Good riddance, I say." "The twins were splendid with the snow. It isn't fair." The engines knew something had to be done, but they didn't know what. Percy decided to ask Edward about it. "What you need is a deputation." Edward then explained what that was. Percy thanked Edward and ran off to tell the other engines. "Edward says we need a depot station." "Of course, how obvious." The question is, what is a tow inspection?" "It's when we tell something to Sir Topham Hatt that something is wrong." "So you're saying we have to tell this to Sir Topham Hatt?" There was a long moment of silence. "I propose," Gordon started, "that Percy is a disappointment." "Me? I can't be a whatever." "Nonsense, Percy. You're perfect." "That settles it then." Poor Percy wished it wasn't. "Run along now," Percy was told. So as Percy searched around for the Fat Controller, he then had a surprise. "Good afternoon, Percy." "Way!" Percy jumped. "You seem a bit worried, Percy. What's wrong?" Well, they made me dispute. I don't like it, sir." The Fat Controller pondered. "Do you mean a deputation?" Yes, sir. Oh, yes, yes. You guessed so fast. Oh, yes, sir. Great job, huh? Yeah. Well, it's about Donald and Douglas, Ding Dong, he stuttered. "Don't be afraid, Percy. You can speak." Percy breathed and spoke normally. "If you send one of the twins away, sir, they'll get scrapped, and that wouldn't do, sir. Besides, we love the extra help. Please don't send them away." "All right, Percy. That will do." Yeah, I tried my best. Later, the Fat Controller spoke to the other engines. "I had a deputation with Percy, and that had given me a lot of thought." He paused impressively. "Donald and Douglas, I heard your work in the snow had been very good, and now you will receive a great coat of paint." The twins were surprised. "Thank you, sir," they whistled. "Since we have given you nameplates, we won't have any more trouble now." "Wait, does this mean that the both of us..." "It means..." That his speech was ruined with all the whistles, cheering, and applauding. The twins were here to stay.